Welcome to Point Blank. This is your host, Panama Crypto. Today, our guest is Kong, one of the hardest hustling person in crypto Twitter that I know. Welcome, Kong. It's amazing to have you in Point Blank, my man.
What's up, Panama? Thank you very much for having me here. I'm really, truly appreciate being here. I'm always following all of the episodes, always watching. I was already wondering when my time was gonna come to get on the show and to
Your
make the
time
big
has come, my friend. Before
exactly
the end of the horrible
before the
2019.
before the end of the world, before the end of the year. we're getting out the last episode.
Let's fucking do it, man. So, who is Kong? What are your interests beside crypto?
So for me, as you can see already on my profile, I chose the gorilla because I'm a real, like a real life gorilla. Um, I'm so tall, I'm so big, like a fucking gorilla. So I do all the things like, yeah, I do sports. I like doing MMA when, let's say, before the time of Corona, because right now doing MMA is like a little bit hard, especially keeping the distance to the people. Apart from that, as I said, a lot of sports, a lot of things with my girlfriend, just getting onto a random flight and just getting out of the country. Also, all the stuff before the road. But at the moment, just chilling at home, doing some home workouts, getting out as much as possible, and trading shitcoins, pumping shitcoins into oblivion.
So, what are your plans after the corona? Well, obviously, after you get vaccinated.
Well, that's the thing about the vaccine, bro. My take on the vaccine is, I either I want to see that the vaccine is working and has like zero side effects, or I'm gonna be paying some doctor or somebody to give me the fucking uh the letter that I got vaccine. Like that shit ain't for gorillas. That is not allowed for gorillas to get vaccine.
I saw that some of the side effects of the vaccine was that you get a twitch in your face and you were stuck like this.
Oh my fucking god! No. I don't want. I mean, I like bananas, but I don't like bananas growing out of my ears. So
Let's say you have only one option for all season. You get vaccine and we get all season, or if you don't get the vaccine, we don't get all season. What do you do?
I would create the alt season myself. I would go all in every shitcoin and say, "Fuck your vaccine. I am the old season."
Bro, so what have you been up to lately in this lockdown and before that?
Lockdown, mostly just grinding it out, just posting charts, getting as much as possible on Twitter, getting as much as possible on the streams, creating some educational content for my YouTube, just trying to grow and grind out the time right now. Because I know as soon as the Rona ends, as soon as the normal life slowly comes back, there's gonna be more and more shit to do outside from the office, outside the studio. So I'm just trying to do the most inside of the studio right now. So yeah, just grinding out.
What your beginning in crypto look like, bro?
My beginning in crypto was absolutely furious because I bought I bought the absolute top in 2014, went for the bear market. And then 2016, whenever we were in similar market conditions as we are right now, um, I was like, well, this is slowly coming back to break even. So let me check this out. Let me start doing something with that shit. So yeah, started getting more interested into that, getting more into trading, getting more into other coins, and yeah, just started the whole crypto journey after it was like, man, god damn it, I just got scammed out of my money basically.
You scam yourself.
Yeah.
What did you do back then when you started doing crypto?
Back then I was just a student. So I myself I'm not very old. I am pretty young. Gorillas are pretty young in this market, as you can see. So yeah, I was literally a student. I was just giving fuck all, doing some side gigs here and there. Um, Also, always trying to grind it out, always trying to make some money somehow. And yeah, I was looking for like an investment, and then was like, okay, well, if I find gold to be too boring, or I had a few ounces of gold already, I was like, okay, let me get into Bitcoin. Then it crashed like 60-80%, and I was like, okay, well, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna go back to grinding something else.
What do you study in college? What is your background?
My college background started with politics. So I was first very interested in getting into politics, becoming an ambassador in a different country, and so on, a diplomat or ambassador. But after that, I saw that the politics are just getting more and more fucked up in Germany, and it doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't like it was the payoff from the politics was just a too long of a time period to make so much money that I want to be making, especially in the young years. So I stopped these studies in politics and went over to IT security.
Nice. At some point when you're rich and famous from crypto all season, do you plan to go back into politics?
Of maybe I would say reaching famous, yeah, in the older years, I would say. In the older years when you have fuck all to do and you're like, okay, you have to imagine like at some point when you're like Gainsey, right? When you're so when you're so bored that you're just taking just cheap shots, bad takes at everybody, just pissing people off, and just make like you and laughing about it. This is the most important thing. When you annoy other people and you laugh about it, this is the time to go into politics.
Nice. I'm
And
not.
that's the best playground.
I'm taking notes. How does it work in Germany? Do you need to be a career politician to get into politics, or you can just
Well, you
get in
kind of
politics like randomly?
not that much, but you have to be good in marketing. You have to get a lot of people onto your name and get a lot of
Oh, you're good
support.
with marketing.
Well, I mean, I guess anybody right now in crypto Twitter who is not the guy with 20 followers or something like that is somewhat good at marketing.
At least you're world known.
What?
At least you're world known.
Exactly. I can say, man, I'm world known. I'm gonna get you people voting for us from countries that you don't even know.
No, Kong, what crypto projects you got going on?
Crypto projects from my side. So I have two main companies that I'm doing at the moment. The first one is Mcast, and that is the company where I wrote a trading tool and algorithm for people to use, and you can automate it. It's an indicator on trading view. You can do a lot of stuff, and it's basically just making a trader's life easier. That's the very first one, and the second one is Uplock. It's a research company for crypto projects. So basically, projects like bigger projects that want to get on, that they want to get their word out to the people. We do research on, we do macro analysis on, we do TA on, we do like deep insights on it. We do a SWOT analysis on it, like a lot of things for them, and really looking deep into the projects, seeing, okay, are they solid? Are they a scam? Um, Everything with that. So yeah.
I've read a few papers of review of projects of yours. Who does the writing? Yourself? That's pretty solid.
Yeah,
If it is.
we do the writing all of ourselves. So the SWOT analysis mostly does Blackbeard. and the macro analysis, which is basically almost coming out every single day, where we compare a project to its competitors. We have one project and then we compare it to the two competitors of
Mhm.
it. And I do the TA and I write it. It's basically just, I know, pretty much every single day, like 500 words, just like a quick update on the project. Yeah, and then you can see, okay, well, how is the project actually performing, and how are price wise the competitor projects performing? Is the project actually good, or are the competitors better? So that's like the fun thing to see and to know.
Is MCAS on stacked right now?
Yes, exactly. MCAS is also on Stacked, and we're getting more and more bots onto Stack. At the moment, we do have a Bitcoin bot, a EOS bot, and ETH bot. The ETH bot is very very popular among the people on Stack, and we brought out very freshly a Link bot. The Link bot is, for me personally, the yeah, how can I say it? The underdog, because there are not many link bots on Stacked, and Link has lately gotten like a super big volatility, and it's coming back. It's getting traded more and more, so the bots are working even better. And the next bot that is coming out, that is gonna be XTZ bot. So yeah, let's see what
When are you gonna do a polka dot?
with the polka dot. I need a little bit more of history for to fine tune the algorithms for polka dot, because MCAS is not an algorithm where you just, okay, you throw it on and it just works. What I did, I was like, it's stupid to use always the same settings and always the same strategy for all time frames, for all markets, for all coins, because they all move differently. And why would you be more profitable using always the same strategy for them? So you have to, with MCAS, you have the opportunity to fine tune the algorithm with very simple parameters and the settings. And with this fine tuning, you literally sometimes get like 1,000% more performance in a year than without the fine tuning. So it's really, um, and for that, obviously, before I bring out a bot to the public, like on Stacked, this is where I really want to make sure that the bot is safe, that the bot is moving properly, that it's not getting chopped up, and yeah, just doing the fine tuning and the due diligence that I need to do.
What is the minimum time frame you need in order to start thinking to deploy bot?
I would say if you want to deploy a bot, it's mostly in a time frame of like 1 year. That is for me what makes the most amount of sense. Sure, you can deploy the bot for 1 month, but 1 month is just like throwing a dart into a room and just like hoping to hit a good month. 3 months is already better, but also it's not representative of what the bot does, not a representative of what the algorithm does. For a year, this is where you can really see the algorithm shine and truly make profits throughout the entire year. This is the most important part, and this is a thing that a lot of people don't get there. Like, um, they they believe that the bot should do what they think they would do right now, and this is not how it works. The bot is basically just a trader himself, just using a certain strategy and just following risk management to the T. And this is what it gets the bots profitable. It's not picking the right time. It's not riding out the pump and holding on and like having strong hands, or like exactly knife catching or anything like that. For the bots, it's mostly important to simply have a consistent strategy to be overly profitable, and like, let's say you're more profitable than not, and that especially the bot is following a strict risk management, which then basically you're just playing a numbers game. It's just like at some point you're just like, okay, for a year you know exactly you're gonna be making profits. So yeah.
Cool. This episode is brought to you by PrimeXBT, the exchange that makes possible to trade with leverage on legacy markets from a single Bitcoin-based account. So, Kong, what is your approach to maximize gains in crypto? What is your edge?
My edge to maximize gains is to start out slowly and to get your strategy down like a bot. So basically, as I saw on my own bots, that the only reason why they're making money is because they're following the strategy to the T, and then they're not getting emotional. They're not stopping out early. They're not getting into early. They have no fear, no anything like that. And for me, I believe our brain is basically the best bot that you can deploy, but the emotions and anything around trading, the pain, the agonizing pain when you're in a loss or when you're in a drawdown, when you panic, when you FOMO, this is what is really banging against your own bot, basically against yourself. And getting that under control is honestly the best way to maximize gains, because as soon as you have your emotions in control, as soon as you know exactly what you're doing and you're always following a certain amount of rules and you're never breaking your own rules, this is where you truly shine and know exactly, okay, I can reliably make money by trading.
So you mostly are letting your bots do your trading. What percentage of your portfolio is traded by your bots, and what percentage of that? 70%?
Yeah, 70% is in bots, and everything else I do myself and scalping on swings, and just like basically, since the bots have mostly BTC and ETH collateral, I do with my own trading. I do the hedging against it if I'm like seeing, okay, well, BTC is kind of getting, or like might be dropping soon. I'm just hedging the same amount that I have on the bots. I'm just hedging that, so in total I'm not losing money. That's what
Right.
I'm mostly doing. And then I have like a small fuck you account, or like, let's say, multiple fuck you accounts, where just like do the ape trades that you see me post on Twitter.
Those fuck you accounts are the ones that you use for the Uniswap gems?
Yeah, I also use them for the Uniswap gems. Unfortunately, I don't have the drain or the arbitrage bots for Uniswap yet.
Yet. When is
Yeah,
when is that coming out?
I am planning on something big, and I'm looking to learn and get more into that thematics in the new year. So 2021, I would love to get that product out.
So it's gonna be available to the public.
First of all, I will make sure that it's reliably making profits, and after I see that it might bring value to the company, then yes, I would make it public.
Cool. So talking about Uniswap, she lost your shitcoins.
So the shitcoins I'm holding right now, there are not many, but they are extremely whale driven. The very first one is ALBT. So ALBT. And that one, I can only say I know some guys that they have more money in this project and more money in that one than you can imagine. That one is absolutely crazy what it has in line and everything like that. The second one is Exceed Me, the gamer coin basically. That one, actually, I believe listed just today. But there, I also this is when I say on Twitter, when you know, you know, you know. So that is one of the things where I'm saying, all right, so these two coins are the ones that I'm really holding, and these are my coins where I need a gorilla hands, that where I need a gorilla grip on them, to hold through it, and just try not to look at the price for a year or something, and just come back and buy 20 Lambos basically.
Are you looking into the polka dot coins?
Not too much. I see a lot of rumble and tumble around the polka dot coins, but I myself, I like trading these through shit coins with an edge. So either I need some inside information that this coin is not gonna rug me, or I need to see some confirmation from bigger exchanges, and anything like that, that they're like in there as well. It needs to be audited and everything like that, because the thing is, sure, on these shit coins, on these pre-sales and anything like that, this is where you throw in one ETH and you make like the gas money for the year, for the month basically. So you can drive your car, and you can do grocery shopping from these shit projects. But the most projects that I'm looking for are the ones where I can really put size behind, and like, if I get in, that the project doesn't 10x immediately, because there's no liquidity in that shit. So this is why, before I get in, I want to see exactly, okay, this shit is actually good, and this shit is not gonna rug me, and that's basically what I'm looking for. So the Polkadot projects, right? They're coming slowly, and I have my eyes on them, but I have no real money in them yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Cool. So where do you recommend people to diversify their crypto gains?
Honestly, to diversify the crypto gains, as stupid as it sounds, is onto your own bank account, and from there on, diversify it into your life, diversify it into your quality of life, because the better your quality of life is, the more calm you are, the more level-headed you are, and the better you're able to trade. This is what I have seen. Like, most of the time, where when you live like literally in a fucking basement or anything like that, I can't imagine how you could be at your fullest potential as a trader. Now, obviously, if you live in the fucking Bahamas on a villa and just basically chill outside of the swimming pool, exactly, this is where you can get to your true potential. Now, surely there are people who are trading in their basements, like we see Salsa do. But even he could do way better if he would upgrade his quality of life, his trading, then basically. Now, apart from the quality of life, obviously, get some real estate, get a nice place to live in where you basically buy that shit so you don't have to pay rent. And obviously, look for some solid stonks that pay you dividends. Is basically like staking. This is how I see it. You basically stake some stonks, and you get USD for the reward. So look for them, and yeah.
Kong, what do you make of this Ripplecoin lawsuit from the SEC?
Well, I would say a lot of money. The lawsuit is an absolute gem for anybody, because with Ripple at the moment, you're able to trade it, you're able to short it, and should they really follow through, and should the conspiracy become true that the Spark coin is going to be the next Ripple coin, you would want to look for an exchange to short Ripple that is going to be the last one to delist it. Because what does it give you shorting XRP right now on Coinbase if it's going to be delisted soon anyway? So this is the part where I'm thinking of getting on BitMEX again and just depositing some funds to short Ripple there, because I believe they would be the last exchange with Bybit to delist it, because they're not getting into any trouble. They're not US based or anything. And yeah, should that go through, obviously. Now, should that not go through, you have to be on edge and you have to be on point and just make sure you have either stop loss if you short the shit, or that you're like really watching and ready to flip long, because as you saw yesterday's announcement of XRP immediately pumped the price 30%. Obviously, if you're in a short with that shit, you are in tremendous losses at that point. So wouldn't recommend getting too excited for that one, but XRP in my eyes is not going to be part of 2021.
You think it's going to zero?
Yeah.
So no chance of winning the lawsuit.
At the moment, this is what I'm looking at. So with the current information out, I'm not seeing Ripple in 2021. Now, obviously, if something happens, if they, I don't know, pay off some people at the SEC, like honestly, these guys have 1.3 billion dollars. What do you think? How many people in the SEC they can pay and pay off with that for years and years and years without end? So that's totally possible. But yeah, you have to see. But most realistically, right now, XRP is in big trouble, and if the two main guys behind XRP are gonna be in jail, basically, then yeah, XRP is going to zero.
I just honestly think it's a waste of time to be invested right now in Ripple. If you know that they have a lawsuit from the SEC, the chances are that they're gonna lose it. And we have like coins pumping left and right, and there's so much money to be made that parking your money there, it's just a waste of opportunity cost. It's too high for having your money there.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense. Why would you be having your money in XRP and not putting it somewhere else? Like honestly, I would rather put money into some stonks that I don't even know about than into XRP at the moment.
Yeah. Also too risky to leave the money in XRP.
Yeah.
The only play there I would do would be to short it to zero, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah. And this is also the thing. You have to short it on in a best case on a decentralized exchange, like for example, well, kind of decentralized BitMEX.
Unless Serum lists XRP.
Oh yeah, as long as you can short that shit, let's go.
Where do you think the money will flow out from XRP to?
First of all, into the SEC. Then after that, like let's say all the people getting out of XRP right now, they're gonna be staying flat for a moment. They're gonna be like, okay, let's see what's happening. And first of all, they secure the bags. They accept the losses, and after that, they take a look at what's happening in the market. Now obviously some degens are gonna be saying, oh, this shit is gonna go all into XLM, into Stellar Lumens, because it's all basically the same project, and yeah, let's pump XLM. Possible, but I wouldn't be putting my money onto that. But honestly, it's just gonna be more liquidity for the market, but you're also gonna be losing liquidity out of the market, because now the people that would be taking profits from a pumping XRP and putting it into shitcoins are now going to have to be taking losses, and some of them are going to be leaving the market. So pretty much a zero-sum game.
Do you think it's gonna be cannibalized by the major cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Litecoin,
Yeah,
the new big boys in the block, Link and Polkadot?
yeah. Like this is just what I can see right now. Like even big investors, big firms, they're not buying one coin. They're also not buying just Bitcoin. They're also not buying just Ethereum. They're making a broad portfolio in the crypto space. And I believe the top coins right now, they're going to be having a bright future. And obviously all the coins that are going to be getting newly and freshly into the top 20, um, they're going to be pumping like crazy as well.
And off to the last question, Kong. Where do you see the market going on 2021?
2021, I would say new all-time high season. That's that's the season, how I call it, and that's the all-time high season for Bitcoin. And as you can see right now, we're getting a little bit into the trouble area of Bitcoin pumping, and while Bitcoin is pumping, the alts are dipping. Now, I would say this is pretty cool because you can be playing this game back and forth. So basically, you get into Bitcoin, it pumps, and you take gradually off the profits from Bitcoin and you pump it into the shitcoins. And then as the shitcoins pump, you pump back the profits from them into Bitcoin. And then you just swing your account like that back and forth, up until you have enough to just say fuck you to the entire world and just move onto an island. So 2021, an amazing year ahead of us.
Lambos for everybody.
Pretty much, yes.
And with that, we end our episode. I'm extremely happy to have hosted Kong on Point Blank. Thanks for coming on, man. Can you tell us where we can find you?
Thank you very much for having me, Panama. You can find me on Twitter at KongBTC and on YouTube at Kong Trading and on Twitch, where I sometimes stream whenever I'm back at my studio. And this is at KongBTC.live.
Awesome. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Peace.
This episode was brought to you by PrimeXBT, the exchange where you can trade without KYC on legacy markets with your Bitcoin. You can trade commodities like gold, silver, oil, even indexes and forex. Join now and get a 50% bonus on top of your deposit for trading at u.primexbt.com/Panama.